how did you feel after learning that Bebe Cool had received the 400 million and you hadn't received a penny?
A penny.
How?
I haven't wanted to understand.
No, and I think this exact reaction was my reaction. I was like, about my dog. You know?
Oh, just,
yeah, like, I think there's so many artists who needed that money more than Bebe Cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who would have been like, when I you know?
Yeah.
Like, because I thought if it was 400 million, he could have used 100, you know, okay, use 180.
Yeah.
Give like this small artist 20 million. You know what I mean? Like it was, I felt like it was unfair. But
if you met Bebe Cool right now, what would you tell him?
This is exactly what I was saying.
Yes.
That is exactly what I would say if I met him. That's exactly what I would say. There's like no other way to express it. That
All
would
right.
be it.
In of course the list of the proposed laws, they talk about decency. You were known for, of course,
indecency.
You just said that, you know. Some people, of course, perceive it that way,
yes.
you know. So
yes,
how do you strike between decency and indecency while on stage?
First of all, the fact that I wear body stockings at every performance, for me, means something. Because I feel like people feel like they have seen all of me, but no, that's just, you know, it's a teaser, you know. It's not really, it's the truth, because I'm always in body stockings. It's just like today when I'm not wearing body stockings, you know, but on stage I'm always wearing body stockings. So they are my skin colors, but I hide in the fact that you're not actually seeing my skin. But it's the idea, so you get to imagine. So you get to imagine. That's a teaser that people like, you know. I know there are artists who get on stage without body stockings and they're really skimpy, and even for me, I'm like, yeah, so even me, I feel that way. But then what I think the minister should know is that decency 10 years ago when that law was first proposed is very different from right now. You know what I mean? So many things have changed. Back in the day, Nemo Beach tried to umbrella different things at the beach. Right now, a girl could wear a T-string and a bra, and really, there's nobody again to kukuba. You know what I mean? Because before it'd be like, people would attack you. But right now, really, what is considered decent right now is very different. So we're going to governing with laws that worked 15, 20 years ago, 50 years ago. It's not going to work.
Now, Cindy would want a platform where they can actually hear your views, you know. But then how do you get an umbrella that will allow you to share your views? You guys had worked on we had come up with Tuma. Were you part of Tuma? Yes,
I
attended the press conferences.
I am, absolutely, yes.
So what's going on with Tuma?
So with Tuma, it's the same thing. We wanted to create something like UPRS because we were not satisfied with what UPRS was doing. So these were other artists, were like actual artists, because UPRS was mostly actors. So somehow we felt like they can't understand, and it's the truth, they cannot understand my hustle. Especially because they were relevant 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So that's what I take it church too, because I was relevant even 10 years ago. So I know the system has changed. So so we decided to do Tuma because it has younger artists. People like Julius was heading it at that time, and right now it's Ruchi. So we thought they would understand us better. So there was Tuma. So after Tuma, that's how we actually go to meet the minister the day before yesterday, and the members of Tuma and the WhatsApp. Yes, we did. We finally go to meet the minister, and like 4 ministers came through, which was awesome. So we directly delivered our views to the government. Yes. So you have to do things the right way. You still have to come back and do things the right way. So but still they cannot say they represented us because we all denied it. We're like, we didn't send those people. Yes, so we all got to do that, and we delivered our views.
Who says is the head of artists?
He's not my head, he's not my father. He says that a lot. He says it's in Tata artist. I hereby disown my father, that one. I do not know him as my dad. No, he does not help the industry. You know, Taina Wajiamba. No, he doesn't. If there was a way at all that used to help the industry, I would say at least it does this. But Taina Ngelijayamba industry. But he just feeds and feeds and feeds from the industry. So no, I don't recognize him as my head. No.
Right, Cindy, I interviewed Jackie Chandiru. That was last week. Last week, yeah. And of course, she says there are about two things that while she was in rehab, you know, none of her colleagues in Blue 3 ever paid her a visit. And she says she badly wants to work with you. Maybe you do a collaboration together, just the two of you.
First of all, I think she doesn't know, because we did actually look for her. It's just the family that blocked us. So we did try to get to Jackie, and the family was like, no, you are the guys about Monona, because they believe that the industry is true, because they believe this whole thing, and it's true. I mean, kind of, these things are too available in the industry. Yeah. It's not like it's not anywhere else, but in the industry, it's too available, you know, the drugs and all, because a promoter wants the best out of their show. So, Bwamanyantino Maro Echimukolera Oba is, I don't care if it's morphine, whatever, if they get knowledge of it, they're going to make it readily available. You know what I mean? Because bakubuza all the time. Yes, it's together. Yes, because they kind of got used to artists in Bobanywanyo. I think it's the people from the States who have marketed it a lot in their videos that people think that's all we do, you know? Yeah. So you go to a show and it's the first thing they offer you. They offer you alcohol and whatever it is, they find out from your manager or your friend, and it's readily available. You know what I mean? It's always there. Name it. So it kind of, you know, people get used to it. They get it. That's how Jackie happened. So the family thought we are the problem. Not, I don't mean me. I mean the industry in general. So artists and stuff like that, so they blocked all our efforts. Like, no, we don't want you communicating with her. So I want her to know that's not true. Yes, true. We did try to reach out. And then the other thing is, I said already in an interview, I am willing to work with Jackie. I am, yes, because she was part of my beginning. You know, those are things that I don't forget. No matter how good it was or how bad that they got to fire me and all that happened. But if that did not happen, I wouldn't have been the king herself. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I can't. So I could no. So I'm not even mad at it anymore. So me and Jackie can work.
Would you ever consider a reunion for Blue 3?
Definitely. I've pushed for it for the last 4 years.
Wow.
Yes, I have. We've spoken, but then the last 4 years, remember, Jackie was like a force, you know? There was the Gold Digger and all that other music. So she had her team, I had my team lead and had her team. So the three of us can jazz, but our teams are like, my artist is bigger, as we want this, you know? So the egos killed it. But we can definitely work.
You can definitely work together.